our third test case is almost identical to the one we just did, right? The only difference is that when you're adding that employee, you actually care about that employee code. So this whole time you didn't care about the employee code, right? This time you will care. This time when you're adding the employee, you will also not only enter first name and last name, but you will right click on the employee code and you will say store, right? And you will have two options, store text and store value, and you will choose store value, right? And then something magical will happen. It will open up a dialog and it will say, what is the variable name you would like to use? Or, well, not in those words. It's gonna say choose variable name or enter variable name, something like that. You're gonna enter a name. You're not gonna enter what you're trying to store. Does everybody understand that? You're not entering the value you're trying to store. You're entering a name for the container that will be used to store. Does that make sense? So if you're storing employee code, what do you think is a good name for the container? Employee num, employee ID, employee code, emp ID, whatever, right? But just don't call it like Apple or something. Call it something that makes sense. Good? And then later on, you just keep recording as if nothing happened. When you perform that search, you still have to remember the first time when you're recording what it is that the employee code was. But after you stop recording, that's when you modify manually your code and you use the variable to perform the search. Alright? So I know there's very limited time left.